Hello everybody, it's Big U1033. Welcome back, and today we're really going to stress the B part of my name, because today we are talking all about bees. So, let's jump right in. Bees. Where do you find bees? Well, bees have a 5% chance to be found in plains and sunflower plains. Of course, the bee nests have to be on a tree. There is a 2% chance of finding bees in a flower forest. Then there is a 2% chance of bees being in all birch and oak forest variants. And then, now the new one, this is how I got my bees, was added in 1.15.2. If an oak or birch sapling grows within 2 blocks of a flower, it will grow with a bee nest on it. So, and about bees now. Bees take damage from water, so you want to keep these guys far away from over there. Bees are considered an arthropod, so they will take damage from the Bane of Arthropods enchantment. Bees, when you may have seen, they pollinate the flowers, as like back there, and then they take the pollen, and if they fly over any kind of crop, so that is wheat, potatoes, carrots, beetroots, melons, pumpkins, netherwort, oddly enough, and sweet berry bushes, they will I just saw that back there. Alright, quick distraction. I know you're back here. Aha. There you are. This is our first, patrol. I want to get down. So, a little quick talk about patrols. If you kill the guy with the banner on his head, you will get an effect known as the Bad Omen effect. Now, if you walk near a villager with that effect, a raid will start. I feel like they can see me, but they can't see through glass. Now, these are pillagers, and these are guys that kind of just walk around. Since they're patrols, I guess you could say patrol. And they can be extremely annoying, similar to the wandering trader. But if you are looking to trigger a raid for whatever reason, this is a good idea. Now, I need to take down this banner dude. Well, that was... Alright, so now we have the Bad Omen effect. I don't think I'll be going near a village anytime soon, so we're just gonna leave that where it is. Alright, back from the distraction. You also get a banner. So, about bees. They lock onto a flower, say I'm a bee, and pollinate it, and they take that honey back to their nest. So, these are bee nests. You can make bee hives, we'll get into that later. And if you silk touch a bee nest, is the only way you can get that. If you just break one, the bees inside of it will aggro, and there will be some trouble. But along from that, if you hit a bee, they will sting you, and then you get poison. So don't punch. And if you just take honey from their whatnot here, they will attack you. But there is a way around that. So make it a little more flowery for the bees. If you put a campfire underneath the nest, then I guess it kind of warms the bees up and they're happy. Now you can either shear and get honeycomb or take for a honey bottle. We're going to shear for honeycomb. Alright, so we got 3 honeycomb, which means that was a full nest. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do for these bee guys is I'm going to build up I think I'm going to do a custom tree for these guys. But we're going to talk about the beehive real quick. So the beehive, what do you need to make that? You need 6 wood, arranged like that, and 3 honeycombs, and boom, you have yourselves a beehive. Now bees will track to that beehive. Are we getting any bees on here? As it is their, I guess, new home. And again, if you break a beehive, they will aggro. Now bees are like you can track or pull cows along with wheat. Bees are the same with flowers, and you can breed bees with flowers. But I think what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to start building like a little farm around here, because since the bees pollinate and stuff and it grows better or faster, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I never really gave a farming lesson, but I guess farming lesson in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so to farm, or just make a simple crop farm, you're going to want to have your central source of water. That'll be right here for us. Now, you till the land with hoe, and it can go up to 4 blocks in each direction. So you can have essentially a large field of like a big place like this. Now you're going to want to keep flowers nearby because the bees track to the flowers, and if there are no flowers tracked to, they will most likely like go off and get lost. Alright, so once you start doing that, you're just going to plant your crops like this. And yeah, that's all you really have to do to make a farm. So I'm going to make this thing like super huge, and I'll be back once that's done. Alright, so custom tree tutorial in 3, 2, 1. So to start custom tree, you're probably going to want to sort out where your base is going to be. My base is going to be here-ish, and this is going to kind of come around like this, and that's going to start wrapping up here, and then it's going to move out a little bit, and this is gonna continue its kind of like that. How is this looking? Alright, that's looking pretty good. That looks a little thin there though. So I'm gonna have to climb up here to eat. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger here. Alright. So how's it looking now? That looks pretty good. It's actually my first custom tree I'm ever building. So far I'm actually really proud with myself. Ooh. Kind of come. I think this stall is probably good. Yeah, I like that. It looks good. Don't like how the bee nest looks like it's in the tree. There, it looks kind of more on it. Do we like that? No, we don't. That looks a little bit better. We'll sort that out later. Next thing you're gonna do with custom tree is you're gonna do the leaves on top. Now, sadly, what? See, here's what I'm talking about. There's so many random creepers just strolling about this place, and there's more coming from in there. Alright, I'm gonna get some leaves, and I'll meet you back here once I have some. On top of the tree, I gathered some leaves, and you might be able to see over there. It's a creeper hole and a odd patch of dirt. Yeah, something may have blown up there, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about custom trees. So for custom trees, you kind of just want to really go crazy random with these leaves on these trees, which if it has a specific kind of style, it won't look that good. And this I'm almost dead. This berries are awful, but that's actually looking kind of good to start. By the way, I got a new advancement. New advancement, yeah. And if you get honey in a honey bottle, you get somewhere in here, be our guest. So, yeah, didn't aggravate the bees, so that's why I got that. So, really just with custom trees, you want to go entirely random with these leaves. And yeah, so I guess I will meet you back here when I have this done. Well, you know what? It's almost done. So why not just, well, I'm out of leaves, so I'm gonna have to, I should use shears, but no one's gonna see that except for the bees. Sits on top of the tree. So let's pop down here, see how this looks. Alright, ready to burn your eyes out in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's actually not bad. I'm keeping that. That actually looks good. Oh my gosh. It's mildly horrendous, but yeah, I really, really like that. So, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. So, this is Beacon53 saying goodbye.